Hi, welcome to Tutelary Tales. I'm the Benevolent Rebel. We are going to pull on a main male today. I'm going to be using the Kipper. I'm going to be using some Lenormands and some tarot and the astrology charts, the general moon charts for this month, as well as some cards. Okay. I will call them out as I get to them. I hope you guys are doing great. I posted a tale yesterday and I posted Aquarius yesterday. Okay, whoever's birthday season is coming up always gets done first. I will be posting some others later today as well. I will film some more of the general horoscopes for the signs after I'm done with this one, okay? Hope you guys are doing good. What do we have for our main male? We have success and love. The top, gift at the bottom, a rich girl up ahead, legal matters in the back, in his past, expectation and a journey is on his mind. He definitely, okay, and then there's another girl down here. Guys, for a second. We have expectation, success and love, a journey, rich girl. I just want to make sure these are all upright. Main male, legal matters, main female, a gift, and his thoughts. I feel as if this male in the past, maybe frequently, but at least in the recent past, has been stuck up in his thoughts, okay? There's a lady down here. There's several. There's two ladies in here so far, okay? He's been through something legally or was involved in legalities through his own work or in some other manner, okay? This main female here in the past, I feel as if he was thinking about her a lot, but that they weren't necessarily together because they're facing opposite directions down here in his past, okay? Gift is in the middle, and he seems at a loss or in some sort of conundrum down here. Now, whether that's over, I'm not sure. We're going to take a look. I definitely feel like that he's daydreaming a bit with this journey, success and love and expectation. His expectations are high. He's daydreaming a lot about love. Okay? I'm not sure if it's a love he had or a love or an ideal situation he's dreaming about. With the journey here, it could be somebody at a distance. And great expectation also gives me like a looking off into the distance. And these are having to do with his thoughts. So we're going to take a look. What's the expectation? Okay. We have the whip on expectation, which is indicative of some sort of training or arguments, sometimes legalities, something here. Okay. I'm not going to speak on it yet. I mean, the whip can be tough, but if you're training for something, it's not tough. It's good. Okay. This person may be a trainer of some sort or into physical fitness or, you know, something of that sort. Or this could be training of the mind. We'll see. Success in love has a mountain with it. So I do feel like he doesn't have it, the love he wants yet. Or there's some challenge to being successful in love that is on his mind right now, okay? And on a journey, we have the lady. So there's definitely at least one, if not more, prominent females in this person's life or that he's daydreaming about or something of this sort or thinking about, okay? He may be thinking of someone else that's on a trip, but I'm gonna hold my thoughts on that till we get further. Give me this rich girl right here. He's looking at her. She's looking at him. I have the letter here on the rich girl. So there's definitely paperwork or communications that are important here. Okay, correspondence, possibly. Okay, I'm going to wait till I speak further on it, though. Okay, give me this legal matters. Okay, on the legal matters, there's a garden. So I feel like there was some sort of meeting or event. You know, it could have been an event that he was like perusing with people. You know, I mean, he could, you know, be a reporter for all I know. I don't know yet. Okay, we're going to pull some other cards on him and better identify him before we go further. But I do feel as if there was some sort of meeting here or coming together. On the main female down here at the bottom, we have the ring. So this was definitely probably a marriage or related to some sort of contracts or nuptials, agreements. These are formalized agreements typically through marriage and or contract. Okay, with this lady down here, give me the gift. The sun. This is, you know, pure joy. So there is some sort of gift here. I'm not sure if it's financial or if it's something else yet, but it brings a lot of happiness, or someone does. Okay? We're going to find out what it is. Give me this, his thoughts. Because his thoughts seem to be turned away from this gift and this lady back here. And he's at, yeah, see, remember I told you he's like all confused in his mind. Here's his thoughts in the past with this crossroads. So I do feel like something of significance, you know, happened in the past and he had to pick a road to go down. Okay? And he was had muddled thinking or thought a long time or wasn't sure which way to go or something. I'm not sure how that turned out yet. We're going to find out. I want to pull one of these on him real quick. Okay. And then I'm going to pull some others because we have so many other people appearing here. I'm probably going to pull some tarot as well as some other cards on these and pull some astrology. I don't know if he's fighting in his love life, but he's fighting at something, okay? He could be engaged in politics or, I mean, he could literally be a trainer. I mean, he could train dogs, you know, or horses or something of that nature. But or could be training for a competition, like training for a marathon or something, and hoping that he gets his best time, something of this sort. But there's definitely expectation here that requires training and may involve arguments. Doesn't always have to. I'm going to have to get further into it first, okay? But I do see him daydreaming here. And there's like a big mountain here with love. So he's either had problems in love in the past, problems finding success in love in the past, in relationships. And I do believe he's been probably formally hitched at least once, okay? Or is thinking about getting formally hitched, okay, here in the past or something of this sort, or did, okay? There's this Demon card, okay, and this is like a very special card. It always throws me when I pull it on somebody. This is, I don't want to say it's spiritual, but there's something niggling in the back of his mind, kind of, there's something here. A dragon he has to slay. I mean, it kind of is like this mountain he has to cross. I don't know if he's fighting, you know, inner demons of some sort in himself, but I feel as if, now we're pulling with both here too, okay. There's something here, okay, versus, you know, there's something kind of a spiritual order that's calling to him, or of some nature, and then there's this pack mind mentality here with the wolf, okay, as well as some other things. So we're gonna take a look to see what's what, okay. I want one more. The survivor. Okay. And the siren. This person may have been attracted to sirens in the past, or susceptible to glitter that wasn't gold or something of this sort, okay? Or he could have played the siren himself or something like this, okay? He's afraid of decoys, or has had issues with decoys maybe, or something like this, okay? Yeah. I feel like this person may have done, like we have Lena Dunham here and the Marquis de Sade. So I feel as if somebody finds pleasure in pain, or used to in love or in life, maybe had some issues at properly identifying what is loving and what is not, or had a taste for torture. That could have been torturing himself or something of this sort, beating himself up, or others, or something of this sort, okay? Like no pain, no gain kind of thing, okay? As well as maybe some other shit, okay? Somebody here is pretty damn intelligent. There's also some intellectual thought, okay? So we may have somebody involved here that has air in their chart, okay? Because I'm getting a lot of like with the Marquis de Sade, it's very cerebral as well as like emotional. So I'm getting, same with, I'm pulling with Albert Einstein down here, okay? We'll see. But I'm feeling some air, and I'm feeling some maybe fire or something, but we'll see what we get from the astrology cards. Let's pull those and see what we get. There may have been an event, or like, you know, there also could have been like a signing ceremony or something that was done in the past here regarding legalities, and it could have been a wedding. With the garden, it could have been a wedding. This person may have gotten married in the past. He may be married now, okay? Especially with the garden appearing here like that, okay? On the legal matters, okay? But that's, you know, especially because I have the ring and stuff down here, okay? And I'm like pulling here with the IC line, okay? That has to do with a very tight base, okay? It's the 3rd, 4th house cusp in astrology. It is the root of the chart, the very soul of the chart, if you would say, you know, that point and the MC line are very, very important in astrology. Sagittarius is popping here. If that is Sagittarius for him, it would make Gemini on his 9th, 10th house cusp. Okay. On one side of it. Okay, but we'll see. Yeah, okay. And now we're pulling with Capricorn. So those are literally next to each other. So we could have somebody who has a cusp rising and a cusp, you know, IC. Could be. Okay, but we'll see. Sagittarian Capricorn cusp is a great cusp. It's a very, it kind of embodies the best of both worlds. I mean, people say you're either in or out on both, but as a cusper myself, when it comes to my chart, I know that it doesn't always work that way. Like, doesn't. Especially if you have planets at play for both signs, okay? So with these two, we're also looking at, aside from possibly being a sun, moon rising, I'm looking at where planets are now, okay? And something possibly hitting his root, okay, related to Saturn or Jupiter, okay? Okay, and we're pulling here with the 12th house, okay? This is very indicative of, The 12th house can be a dark night of the soul kind of vibe, a very internal vibe. It can be spiritual. It can also be bad spirituality, in that you kind of get stuck in your head or stuck in a bad spot. I've seen people go through some really hard times when they have a large outer planet going through their 12th house. I've also seen people, take huge leaps forward. So we'll just see how it plays out here, okay? But I am convinced that this person's got something here going on with their access points, with the IC and the 12th house coming about here. All right, so we're going to see. I'm going to pull one more astrology card because this one's getting interesting. This becomes like kind of a challenge to me. All right, give me one more. Jupiter. Okay. Jupiter is currently in Aries. Okay, but rules Sagittarius. So, yeah. There's something going on here. Jupiter, maybe a ruling planet or have some sort of connection to one of these signs, which could be by his IC or his 12th. But Jupiter in the 12th can act like a guardian. It can be guardian in nature. I mean, it's of all the planets to have in the 12th in your natal chart, it is one of the easier ones, I would say. Okay, especially if it's close to a cusp line like the first house. That would be huge. Okay. Let's see here. I want to pull on this. I'm going to use several different decks because repeaters are very important to me. I want this whip. With this expectation. What's this about? I may, temperance. There we go again with the Sag energy. Okay. I get Sag energy with the whip anyways, especially when it comes to training. And it could be training of the mind. I mean, this person may have high expectations of themselves. Somebody that has anything significant at the Sag Cappy line can be very driven. All right. Like a Capricorn, but also very... have all that positive energy of a Sag too, and so they can be hard on themselves about their temperance. Temperance is a wonderful energy, but there's something here where he wants to stop arguing or something like this. Now where I'm pulling with the Magician here, literally when I was saying that we could be dealing with something, Gemini opposes Sagittarius, they're 7/7 signs. So if we have Sag on one side, especially at a root line, we have Gemini on the other. All right, but this is also, the Magician is also associated with Mercury in general. Okay, so it's associated with Gemini as well as with Virgo, because Mercury rules both. So let's check here. I want 3 on this lady, and then I'm gonna go 3 on that. I do feel like he's okay. This lady is pulling with the Mother of Pentacles. Okay, so we have somebody here that's either his spouse or was a prior spouse, or somebody he considers like a spouse, very nurturing, very abundant, very fertile individual that may have some prominent earth placements in their chart. Does not have to though, but definitely somebody. Somebody that makes you feel nurtured and warm and kind of inviting and comforting to be around, okay? Let's see here. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so we just popped with the Mother of Cups. So I do feel as if either he meets somebody or there's somebody on his mind that may be far away, or he's like taking journeys of the mind here, okay? He may actually meet someone. Or this lady is going on a trip, or he's worried about her going on a trip and it's on his mind. Or they've been through some long journey together, something of this sort. Yeah, okay. Now I'm probably the Fool and the 6 of Wands. Wow. So I feel like him or this lady have gone through some sort of transformation here, and either this lady or him or together has made some sort of fool's leap here. Now there also could be children involved or a child. I'm not, convinced otherwise yet. But there's a lot of love here, and somebody has made some sort of transition here. And that transition isn't just, it's not the same. The journey is not the same as, remember I was talking about spirituality and the path that we go on, okay? And being all cerebral versus emotional versus spiritual, or tying them all in together, okay? I feel as if this lady has done that, or is doing that, or took some sort of fool's leap towards something that maybe was a dream of some sort or something like this, okay? Or he's dreaming of going somewhere with her or something of this sort. There's something magical about this when it comes to journey over, like the Kipper card, change or great change, or it's got a different feel to it, okay? What is the mountain here? Okay, on the mountain we have the star. So we may be dealing with some aqua, okay, as well. We have aqua, we have Sag, we have Gemini, some Virgo here popping up. But it's in reference to these cards. There's some sort of healing process when it comes to becoming successful in love. Or there's somebody that's literally in the public spotlight, or in the entertainment industry that he is in love with, okay, or something of this sort, okay. Queen of Cups was popping out with that, so I do believe that this is related, okay. Give me another mountain. There is this guy's so daydreamy. Yeah, okay. There was some sort of past failures in love, for sure. Okay, that he would like to heal, you know, his emotions got spilt out on. He may think that's messy, or it was messy, or be trying to heal from it, okay? When it comes to love, okay? He may have been rejected, or there was a feeling of rejection or emotional dissatisfaction when it comes to his current love life or his previous loves. That's the truth. Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords, yeah. So I'm not sure if he's with anyone right now, but this guy, there's like major heartbreak here, and decisions related to love, juggling, finding happiness in love, feeling emotionally or spiritually just not able to tap in. And you know, you see the guy on this card here, he's like staring out into the distance. This is like him down here when he's in his thoughts at the crossroad, and he's not even looking at these cups he has, but he does have cups. And then there's another cup coming out from the sky. That's from the Ace of Cups. That's a divine gift from God, or spirit, or the universe, or whatever, that he's not even realizing is there. So there's something here going on with that, okay? His thoughts are focused on challenges, things he may have missed, that he should have appreciated, things he did wrong, something of this sort, okay? And some major tower moments, breakups, or screw-ups in the past here, okay? What is this whip? I do feel like he wants either a new beginning, or he wants to succeed in something very, very strongly. Something's his wish fulfillment. He's willing to train for it, or he wants to put an end to arguments and manifest something better here, okay? I'm going to think that it may be related, but this is definitely something that is as his mind, that he's very much daydreaming about. This is my wish fulfillment. Whether he has any of that, I could not tell you right now. I feel like he's being patient to wait for his wish fulfillment because he doesn't have something he wants right now, okay? Yeah, he's waiting. 3 of Wands. Okay. Guy's really up in his head. His thoughts in his head are like, they're all beautiful thoughts. I'm not seeing like anything horrid here or anything. Okay, let's see. He's like, you want some? Wait. Spitting out on me. He's dreaming of, this guy may be like dreaming of like totally changing his life. I have Death, Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, and Six of Rods. So to have a totally new life, he may have to totally depart from something he's involved in now, or put an end to something to tap into what he really wants. Something of this sort. He's waiting. He's waiting to make a move. He's trying to train his tools to manifest what he wants, okay? Which the tools of the magician are always within our possession. But because there is old emotional baggage here, or old things, and that could be just his belief that he can't do something or something like this. Temperance is also here, telling me he has to wait, and then the Three of Wands is to wait. Okay, this could have to do with sleeping with someone, or it could have to do with just starting something completely new. Okay. All right, starting something brand new. Okay, that he's very passionate about. The whip denotes a lot of passion. When I see it here with Temperance, that is the right frame of mind, whether we're dealing with prior arguments or somebody that, you know, really wants something new here. Okay. What is he waiting on? Why is the Three of Wands here? The Wheel of Fortune, again with the timing. Temperance is, now this person could be, something is not, the timing's off, okay? Wheel of Fortune is very tied to Jupiter, okay? There could be, you know, this is a very, you know, again, and Temperance is also tied to Sag and Jupiter. So he is definitely waiting here for the timing to be right. And it may be a struggle to wait. Independence, okay? All right, I'm going to pull a different deck in case I have repeaters here. I want to pull down here real quick. What is this garden? I feel like he thinks he's missing out, or he missed out on love, okay? But I feel like he doesn't think he totally missed out, because he's thinking about it and he's just thinking, how am I gonna get it? Or how long do I have to wait? And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Okay. What's the garden here? Justice. Literally could be dealing with somebody in law, okay, or an actual proceeding, okay, or somebody with some Libra in their chart could be, but I don't think so. This is, okay. We have Justice with the Six of Swords, so this is getting to a like better place with something, moving to calmer shores, calmer waters, okay? Two of Cups is here, indicated here, okay? This could be in relation to his marriage or prior breakups or something like that. Again, he may have been married in the past. I already said that with the lady appearing down here. He definitely was. I feel like, now there could have been something that was foreign, like a conference or something that he went to where he met somebody, or he wants to travel with somebody, okay? It could be, but give me those legal matters. Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I do feel like there's some new beginning here. It involves tangible things, okay? And I feel like his patience is running out, or somebody else's patience is running out of time, or he was impatient in the past, okay? And he's now trying to tap back into, what is it that I really want? What is it that I really want? I do feel like he's waiting on something, waiting to start something new, okay? I feel like somebody did move here, you know, I mean, if he has been married previously, obviously obviously, you know, if you're living with somebody, you know, you have a breakup, whatever. And if he waited a while to date or something like that, that could be something, but this is definitely in the past, and I feel like something here, hold on. Give me this main female down here. Ace of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So if he is married now, I feel like the spark in the marriage is like dead or over or feigned, okay? I feel as if he believes that, or that him or this lady believes that like they lost investments on investing with each other or something of this sort. But he may want to refresh things in his love life, something of this sort here, okay? Or have a lot of investments in something else here. What is this? Give me one more. But I feel like this is on the lady, so I feel like we have the Fool here. He may have felt like he got married too early or not when he was really ready or something like that in the past. Could be. Okay. And it could have been like passionate, but then the practicalities of it weren't worth it or something like this. Okay. Or like the day-to-day relationship and investment of what he invested, or he made the wrong investment or something like this, okay? Or this person pulled out, and we have the Ace of Wands with the Fool, okay? And I have the Fool up here on this lady as well, with the Queen of Cups and that. So I do feel like maybe this is somebody from his past, okay? Something like this, okay? There may have been, yeah. I'm getting the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Cups in reverse when I'm saying that. So I do feel like love was withdrawn on one or both sides here. Okay. Give me the Sun. The Moon. Holy shit. There's definitely a love story here. Or big dreams of love. Or in the past he was given something that maybe he felt, Page of Cups. There could be a child here involved as well, okay? He could consider like a child a gift, even though like something with the marriage didn't work out, something like this, okay? But there's a lot of heavy emotions and some mother-father energy here with the Sun and Moon appearing together. But it doesn't mean it is necessarily, okay? But there's somebody here who really appreciates, like admires somebody else, okay? With this Page of Cups, creative energy appearing here. But for some reason, he turned his back on it. Somebody turned their back on it, okay? We're gonna look. I feel like, okay, give me his thoughts here. Let me pull a different deck. Give me his thoughts here. The Hermit. The Two of Cups. Some point in the past, this guy was thinking about whether to hold on to either a marriage or a relationship here, okay, Two of Cups and the Hermit, or isn't talking to somebody anymore that they used to be in a relationship with, wasn't sure what to do about it, went into a period of deep inward reflection on what to do regarding a relationship or a marriage here, okay, and whether to hold on to it, okay, because I do feel like there's a divorce by the time we get to here or something, but even now there's a divorce up here, it's still in the past or something, or a break is, okay? Give me this Crossroads. On the crossroads, we're getting the Chariot with the Son of Swords. Both of those are very traveling cards. So I do feel like, and with there's like a lot of inward soul reflection and wisdom when it comes to the Hermit. One of these individuals could have Virgo in their chart, but not necessarily. But this is deep inward reflection about what a move. Cancer is associated with the Chariot, all right? And there is some sort of issue here. He had muddled thinking about which way to cut, but he had to cut one way or the other or something like this, okay? With the Son of Swords, that's very, very fast movement. And the Chariot is like a rise from within to do something, to move, okay? Associated with Jupiter and the sign of Cancer. There may be some messages, you know, something here. Give me the Son of Swords. No, give me one more on this crossroads. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, and we have wish fulfillment right here. He has a lot of wish fulfillment when it comes to somebody and love, a lot, but he's not sure whether to go after it, and he may not be talking about it. And he, this individual isn't sure what to hold on to and what to let go of when it comes to love relationships, okay? He may have felt like he lost ones that were good eggs in the past and held on to ones that aren't, or things like of this nature. Okay. Or he may have gone away after his wish fulfillment here. All right. And the wish fulfillment is personal wish fulfillment, okay? It's like, do I chase my personal wish fulfillment and my happiness, what would fulfill me emotionally, or do I hold on to a relationship? So this person could literally still be involved in a relationship or had a hard time deciding whether to leave a relationship even though it wasn't fulfilling his emotional needs, okay? And I do feel like there was a move here, or there's about to be. Or there was in the recent past or something like this, okay? What is this? Let me just pull these real quick. What is this? He's looking up ahead at this girl. Let me pull on this girl over here real quick. What is this rich girl? The Knight of Cups. He likes this girl, okay, up here, up in his future, up ahead of him. He has romantic feelings about her, okay? Justice. Or there's something going on, like here. Queen of Wands, oh shit, in reverse. Oh shit. I feel like somebody is pissed off here. Somebody is looking at some sort of communications. If this person was, hold on. It's going to piss somebody else off if he goes after this person or something like this, okay? Or there's some sort of communications here. There's some fire sign that's been out of shape, okay? Possibly because would bend out of shape a marriage or something here. Ten of Wands. He's not sure whether to drop a commitment. There could be this Queen of Wands in reverse now. This could be him, especially if he has prominent Sag, reflective of the truth of like what he wants, something of this sort here, and his indecision about what he wants. Yeah, his indecision causing more delay or problems. It's like you have to move on something for a new beginning. Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Tower is here. I feel like this guy, whatever's been going on with him in the past or whatever, there's something here that's been, somebody's dropping baggage. He may have gotten like communications that, hey, like I'm done with this or that. Or he is dropping something, or there's some sort of Taurus that pops in here to help on something, okay, related to this, but let's see. getting juicy. This is a good one. I mean, there's been some depressing ones the other past couple days, which whatever comes out, you know. But they've been interesting. Okay. Committed to doing these much more. People love these ones. All right. I want 3 on Capricorn over here. Knight of Wands. There is no movement because he's stuck in his head or was stuck in his head in the past. He could have been a player in the past. Yeah. The Knight of Wands and the Fool. The Knight of Wands and the Fool on this Capricorn energy is kind of crazy. And the 2 of Wands. He may have like leapt into something. It wants to bring somebody an offer, isn't sure about it. But if he's going to do it in a very methodical way. Like, it's funny, this person has like fire in their chart, or fire, you know, symbology here. A lot of wands, a lot of passion. Likes to dive after what he wants, but because of what he's been through, he doesn't just jump in too easily. Like, you know, he makes sure that the pool is like deep enough to dive, and, you know, these things. Because Capricorn's very structured. So there's something very structured with all this passion. Okay, taking a fool's leap. Like, if this person takes a fool's leap, you know, now that he could have taken a fool's leap towards Capricorn. It's also possible. I'm just going to leave the storylines open for now. Okay, what is Sag here? King of Wands. There he is. So his overall energy as a person is a King of Wands, okay? This person is a very passionate individual, okay? He's used to going after what he wants, okay? He's all tied up because of something else. But this King of Wands is like screwed with his own new beginning somehow. I have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Now, it's possible that there's something screwy with his own new beginning, all right? And it could be because what he wants, or he's releasing the chains. He's about ready to release the chains that bound him in one way or another. And that could have been the chains of the mind. When we have 12th house, which we have down here, that's a mental imprisonment. It can be actual imprisonment, sickness, you know, confinement due to sickness, like recovery from surgery, things of this sort. But it could literally also be an imprisonment of the mind, the way we trap ourselves up, the way we get in our own way, the way we step on our own foot, you know, these kinds of things. And he's about like ready to charge out of the gates here, you know, or he feels like maybe it's too late, or he can't, or something like this with this Ace of Wands here and this 8 of Swords. I feel like he's blocked. There's a feeling of being blocked. Yeah, waiting, the Hangman. This guy is like waiting. There's so much waiting energy here. This is hilarious. This King of Wands does not like to wait. They don't like to wait. Okay. This person probably, you know, they could have like a fire earth, you know, energy that they're like practical, but he's like stuck here waiting with this Hangman and this 8 of Swords. There's something that's got him wrapped up with this Ace of Pentacles on this new thing, okay? It's just something, it's like he's chained and bound or something. Now, that could be because of a marriage, or his own imprisonment from his experiences with a prior marriage or love, you know, or feeling like, I really, really want that. I really, really want that. But if I go after it and I don't get it, I'll be so disappointed. Or if it doesn't work out, and these things usually don't work out. Something like that is what I'm getting here. But at the same time, there's some thought here about, well, look, I've gone after just being this or just being that, and it doesn't, I just wind up beating myself against a wall in love or something like this, torturing myself with these prior other choices I have, okay? There's somebody that's like very, There's somebody here that's kind of got this like libby vibe, like a liberal kind of vibe. Maybe they, you know, I don't know. I mean, this girl's like, somebody has a very young vibe around him. I'm not sure if it's somebody he was with before or somebody that he used to be with or what, but there's a very youthful energy around this person. Yeah, like this person, this person seems to have an ability to like let things fall off their back or something like this. Okay. 6 of air. Like this person, and I'm getting that with the journey. Like this person is like, oh, well, that didn't work out. I'm moving on. Something like this. Okay. Or like, you know, they can make light of a bad day or something like this, you know, and they have, I don't know, some sort of ability to go after their own wish fulfillment. Okay. Now this could be an aspect of his own personality that he's like reflecting on, thinking, I can't do that. I gotta be like reliable too. I gotta be Mr. Reliable. I do things with structure and order like a cabbie would, you know? But at the same time, he's got this like fire energy. Okay. Or this other person in his environment is like, got a lot of, I mean, this reminds me a lot of a Sag. Somebody else could have like Sag in their chart too, or this could be him. Ace of Pentacles. This is like somebody's got a brand new beginning. I feel as if it's this person, this lady. Okay, and for some reason, there is like avoiding a tower, like moving before the shit hit the fan vibe I'm getting, okay? Because the tower came out in the reverse, all right? All right, and then we have the 6 of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. It's like almost destruction, but then didn't come. Or, you know, makes towers for her own new beginning, isn't afraid of going away and leaving behind the tower. Leaving behind a disaster in the way of like, she's not going to sit there and waste her whole life on some disaster. Okay. Or it could be this person, or this person admires that about this person. Okay. This person may like to travel overseas. Okay. They may like to, you know, travel. I'm getting a heavy travel bug with this girl because she's over here too. And I feel like this girl is like disappears. Or he's afraid she's going to disappear or something like that. Okay. I feel like this person has like parents that are also eccentric. At least one or more of her parents were eccentric. Okay. That enriched her life in some way or had like a fun time vibe to them as well, okay, in some way or another, okay? I mean, this person may like to read or like books, you know, and be kind of a bohemian, okay, which that's very Saggy-like too, you know, that's very Sagittarius-like. But I feel like, hang on. There's some new beginning here that this person has or this guy's dreaming of having with this person, okay? But he's waiting for something else to close or finish before he does it, okay? What is this 4 of Pentacles? 5 of Wands. There is like either somebody he just can't let go of, or fighting, bickering, or jealousy created by other parties or in his marriage that is a problem here. Like, again, holding on to old love from the past, and there literally could have been old love from the past. Or I don't want to say that this person tries to cause fights. Or whether he wants to fight to get a victory with this person could also be one of the crossroads he faced, something like that. whether he wanted to, this guy's got, like, this guy likes, I mean, I feel like this guy is either into his mental flexibilities or his actual physical health, like athlete, like, you know, trainer, likes to train, likes to work out, thinking of training for something new, something like this, and also training his emotions and his mind. Okay. And I feel like it's for love, or it was in the past. And I feel like he was murky on this at first, but he's like getting clearer or something. Okay. There's also a lot of competition here. He may have several siblings. I would say at least two, maybe more. Or several children, one or the other. Okay. But I get this like nostalgia, dreamy feeling of, do I go after my wish fulfillment, what I really want, get a victory? Yeah, my love, King of Cups. But I have to be ready. I have to train. Something like that. Like, I'm not ready yet. But very excited and like nostalgically dreaming of some sort of new beginning, okay? And I feel as if somebody here he was with in the past was a real bitch. Like somebody liked to crack the whip, you know. He may have had a parent that was like, you know, the more successful parent, or the parent he believed trained him, or, you know, and whether it was how to do homework or how to clean his room or how to frickin' do whatever. But I feel like that parent may have not given them like emotional love as much, but he found some success with that philosophy, and then he wound up picking mates sometimes that were like that, or something like this, okay? And they just end up beating the shit out of him or something like this, or he them, something like this, like beat each other up. And he's not really, that wasn't really fruitful for him. Like it didn't please everything, or something like this, okay? So it was like a relearning process here with that. Oh, hold on one second. Okay, let's do, I want 3 on this communications. Ooh. Okay, again, this vibe with this lady. He's either getting some communication, he wants to make a leap towards her, or he did something foolish, which he's going to get judged for, or something of this sort, okay? That has been an awakening for him, that he may have been hiding him from himself, like masquerading around, you know, something like this. Like he may feel like, oh, this girl, I can't get anything over on this one, something of that sort, okay? There may, or he's afraid somebody's going to make a getaway, okay? Somebody may have, yeah, that he's stressed out about this new beginning somehow, okay? Or someone else is. It's just very heavy, okay? Now, there could be going back to something from the past, something related to a third-party scenario, okay? Or there could have been something related to communications that were very stressful, or deceitful behavior when, you know, trying to get away with the goods or something like this. Something like that. All right, give me... I feel like something came out about some foolish move that was made, okay? And it may have to do with this guy's like love, a choice he made in love, okay? dealing with a third party, there could be a lot of stress and anxiety, okay, over, you know, making a break for it, or somebody else is making a break for it, or he wants to make a break for it with this person. But there's been some waiting there. Something like that. Or this person's like, sayonara. Like something here about like, once this person, like if this person gets away, he's never going to catch her again. Something like this. Something like this. Yeah, for a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. This is heavy. Okay, hold on one second. Let me get some tea. I'll be right with you. There's some choice right here where this guy is like, am I going to go back to the past? Somebody I used to be with, or get into a commitment again, or something like this. He could have had a choice between two. Chasing his wish fulfillment or going after something else. Somebody else could have too. Like this girl could have had a choice. Like, do I stay here or do I leave and go after my wish fulfillment? And like this girl, when she's gone, she'd go like out. Like you may not catch her again. Something like this, okay? Or this may have been him and then he stepped on his own, like cut off his nose to spite his face with her or something like this. They may not be talking. 10 of Pentacles, yeah. Okay. Let me pull something on this. Oh, you know, I'm going to pull on this 4 of Cups and 5 of Cups too, so that I know, like, but somebody is definitely thinking of moving or traveling. Somebody may travel for work, but there's somebody here that likes life for life, gets enjoyment from life, from living life and enjoying it, like the emotional and cerebral interaction with other people and books and life and emotions and things, like gives her more pleasure than just money. So this is not like, even though she's like loving and caring and, you know, kind, there's, and nurturing, it's like she's grounded, but like all over the ground or something like that, you know? And there is a weight. What is this mountain? Queen of Air. There may be another feminine energy here. Okay, I told you earlier that I was getting air vibes. And this just fell out on the Aquarius. On the star. Yeah. I feel like this person may... person may have Aquarius in their chart, of course, but they could also, yeah. It's like Saturn, the regulator. I feel like, you know, it's, am I responsible or do I go try and do everything I want to do here? Okay, kind of thing, all right? Am I the responsible person that always makes, this reminds me of a reading I did about, for Scorpio, called the Swatch Watch. That's what it reminds me about, because I feel like this guy made some choices in love and they weren't, you know, I don't know, he wasn't following his passions and his heart or something like this. And, but he keeps daydreaming about this person or waiting on this person. And if he's waiting on this person, he may be waiting for her to get a divorce. Something of this sort. Something of this sort, okay? He may have been waiting on this person to get a divorce or has to wait, something like that. Could also be, okay? All right? Because there's some sort of structure here that needs to be broken down before these two people can come together. All right, there may also be a feminine energy here with some Cappy or Aquarius in their chart as well. But there's some sort of structure here that needs to close out. A cycle needs to close out with the World appearing here before the luck and abundance and the, you know, tapping into all the, you know, Jupiter energy, but Jupiter energy in a mature way. I mean, that's the King of Wands. It's not like, but the King of Wands cannot like rush out of the gates. And the King of Wands is used to be, you know, and it could be on both sides, but there's somebody waiting for calmer waters here before sailing in, but they're dreaming about this. Okay, and if they made another choice, it's not, it's just like, oh, has it been too long? There's so much of a challenge here. Yeah, Ten of Wands. They got to drop baggage to travel, like this lady travels light. You know, it's like it's an old widespread panic song for victory. Yeah, she's got to travel light for victory. She may have dropped him, or he's got to travel light and drop some things if he wants to make his way. He's got to drop his baggage, and part of that baggage was all in his head. But so I see like the evolution of his emotions here, very good about this new beginning, but there's still a waiting cycle associated with it, which is finding very interesting. Okay. Hang on one second. I think that the 5th is going to really elevate his emotions a lot, because there's a new moon, but there's still something like you have the regulator Saturn opposing the moon, and you have, you know, and it's very close to the sun. So it's like government or legalities are in the way of what I want. Something like this. Government and legalities are in the way of what I want. I dream of what I want, but government and legalities are in the way of what I want. The regulator, or my sense of duty, or my sense of this or that, or how am I going to make that work if like I move, or something of this sort. Okay, but with the with Uranus in square here or the North Node to the moon, it's like there is a strong pull to tap into, you know, those true emotions rather than the Lion. You know, that's, you know, King of Wands, Sagittarius, you know, it's going to be trining off with Jupiter and Juno, and that's heavily associated with husband, wife energy. Okay. There's a victory here from dropping baggage, okay? Like some baggage has to be dropped. King of Wands, yeah, that's him. He's got to drop baggage. Literally could feel like there's like a weight on his chest, a weight on his back from all the baggage of the pain of the past and the present that he was carrying around with him. Okay? And doesn't know if they can get over that hill to start again, to go through a new door here. Or him go through a new door, okay? It's going to be, but there, you know, he's got, it's, yeah. Something's got to end for something to begin, and it needs to happen quickly. And this girl is moving quickly. Like, she's moving quickly. She's not going to sit and dick around forever, or it's been too long, or something like that. There's some fear and excitement here about chasing an opportunity. This person chases her ambitions, okay? Her ambitions that are like passionate, that fulfill her with like, you know, a sense of being alive, okay? And for whatever reason, this guy's got some weights around his himself, okay? And also may have wanted to perfect something when the time was correct, which is not going to be till after an ending and transformation. Death, the Lovers. What is the Death? There's a lot of happiness here with this person's vibe. Okay. This person might like to learn or be a teacher or something like this. Or there's some sort of karmic lesson here that's getting learned. Okay. And there may have been like a block on, there's a block. King of Swords. There was a previous block to his ultimate happiness, wealth, you know, dream life here, okay? And there may need to be, again, an end to proceedings, which I said before. Because on death, I pulled the wheel, the 7 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. So somebody here is either getting a divorce, yeah, or getting one, or needed to end something to go after their dream life, okay? And for whatever reason, I feel like these two, you know, it's like traveling, like travel is involved, communications are involved, moving, traveling is involved here. Moving or traveling is involved here. Communications are involved, okay? Justice card is here. This is like somebody, like this could be karma. This could be like through legal matters, like somebody has to, yeah, somebody is chained to legal matters somehow here, okay? But there's a lot of potential here, yeah, to make a fool's leap. Okay, somebody is like bound and chained to either another marriage or some sort of tie where they couldn't kind of go after something, okay, because of their other prior investments that they made, okay? Now, yeah, I mean, this guy is in like, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? I don't know what he's going to do, but somebody is freaking doing something as soon as this is done. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Somebody may, I feel like there'll be like a lot of growth for this gentleman by this summertime, okay? I do feel like he's very excited. I feel like there's a new start here, okay? This person, again, could have like some cusp aspects here that are really like hitting him hard, okay? And also may have been involved with in a relationship with somebody that was a Taurus, okay? I feel like spring is going to start something very new, all right, and that will flourish over summertime, something like this, okay? But there is a sense of this guy, like somebody was waiting. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of contracts here involving a Taurus and truth of the matter involving some sort of foundation here that's very fixed, that's like being illuminated. Okay, the sword of truth is coming in on this situation, okay, and it has in his own mind, like this person's made some decisions in their own mind they've been stewing on for a long time, okay. There also may be a Queen of Wands here that's getting left out in the cold, something of this sort, or being left behind, okay. Two of Wands, yeah. Yeah, there's like some heavy burden here linked to somebody that possibly has, you know, fire in their chart, but this is also him, like he feels out in the cold or left behind, or like he left somebody else behind, and it could have been because of a decision that he made earlier that now he's facing the repercussions of those decisions and he's not really entirely happy about it, and he's over here dreaming about this, you know. He may have not wanted to cut somebody off. This person may have prominent Leo in their chart. I'm picking up on Leo heavily here. Something may have happened over the summer, last summer or the summer before with this person, this Leo. Or somebody may have met in the summer, in the month of August here. Okay. Something of that sort. But if something's been cut off from this person, There could, you know, there could be like a fear here of material loss, dealings with a court proceeding and material loss in relation to the same, or a Capricorn here that was involved, that was a real pain in the ass or something, or a judgment from a Capricorn sun, moon, or rising here, that he's very, that somebody was scared about or faced indecisions or made a bad choice in relationship to, okay? There may also be a work arrangement here with an ex of his or with somebody else here going on here. Something weird with that. Okay. But I feel like somebody was... Again, there may have been some sort of thing here with an air sign. Okay, or somebody that is like Capricorn or Aquarius, all right? Yeah, love, yeah. Okay, and there could have been a pregnancy, especially if there was a boy, okay? Or the truth about a pregnancy coming out or something of this sort here. Okay, that kind of got muddied up something there. That looked messy, or somebody's traveling by summer. But I can tell you that these legalities have to close out before this person can do what they want, and they plan on doing what they want. They're not going to live their life in accordance with somebody else. This person, I feel like there is a father-mother energy here of someone that is like a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus also appearing here. Okay, and I feel like there is a cycle close. Yeah. Ooh, that's heavy. Okay. Give me some final advice for our boy here, okay? This guy's in a great headspace, I mean, compared to where he was. I mean, there was some mistakes or something done here in the past. I don't feel like that's where his mind is at all right now, so I don't want to focus on that too much. No, there it is, Temperance. His mind is focused on this person. Investing, work, okay? Something to do with work. Again, I feel like and a reunion, work, yeah. Some sort of celebration here to do with work or finishing something out here is going to be really, really huge. Okay, really, really huge. All right. And he may be coming back together with her because he was on assignment somewhere. That sounds weird. But on assignment on something, like literally could not do something because they were on assignment with something, or had like some sort of marriage, okay, or relationship, could have been with somebody with some earth in their chart. I'm also picking up on some, I picked up on some Scorpio here today, okay? This King of Pentacles with the Hermit and the Hierophant, that's some freaking major ass energy, okay? So again, something with a commitment or something here is closing out, yeah, okay? I'm also picking up on some Aquarius strongly, but they're, you know, this guy's just dreaming, okay? So his, it's like be patient a little bit longer and then you can get the emotional fulfillment that you want if you work on something, okay? And I also feel like something here is in relation to work, that someone is very good at what they do or has some new apprenticeship. Somebody literally may need to move, like, you know, have to move to go study or something like that, or work, you know? And they could have switched jobs, or there could have been an end to a relationship because of work. Like, okay. There could be a Scorpio involved here. Okay. And I do feel like there was this period of reflection too about standing in their power, or somebody may be a little bit nervous about this marriage and a legal proceeding and a Taurus, something of this nature, okay? Yeah. Oh, this is crazy. Yeah. Somebody needs to tap into their intuition here. There's definitely like some sort of higher love here with the Hierophant and the High Priestess appearing together. That's a Taurus-Pisces combo. In energy-wise, astrologically speaking, that is the highest court card couple in the deck. And something here that somebody was working on for a very long time. And again, it could have been these legal proceedings is coming to a close. So there could have been some weight on some sort of major life transition until that was done, okay? And I do feel like somebody was then in like a deep place of reflection on something, a fight or something that broke out here, or, you know, just dropping baggage from old fights and stuff like this, or afraid that they're going to get judged for something here. Okay, but they have to, they're being called to drop baggage and burn it down. Burn down the structures that used to be there, not literally, but to drop baggage, to make a change, if that's what somebody really wants. Foreign Empress, yeah, Moon. Yeah. Somebody here is very, very smart with their intuition. High Priestess is at the bottom. On this High Priestess, I get the Emperor, the Ten of Cups, that's ultimate happiness, and the Seven of Swords. I feel like somebody's either not saying what their ultimate happiness is, or not revealing all their hand, or had to be very smart and intuitive about how to handle something here. Okay? There also could be, yeah, I mean, I just feel like somebody had to really be sly here, okay, to get what they wanted, okay? Yeah, there may have also, I don't know why I keep coming up with work, be something related to work here that was, yeah, something, you know, that interceded here a little bit, okay? Somebody was very smart here, though, I would say again. Somebody held their intuition about a father figure or a boss or something here, okay? Somebody knew that they were going to get screwed over in a situation or something like this, and so they're like, fuck that. I'm like not putting up with this anymore. Something like that. Okay? But there was like some sort of cutoff here about a bad decision. And there is some sort of waiting period here that is ending. The cycle says to let it end so that the new can begin. I mean, a total transformation is required for this new thing. This guy knows exactly what he wants, whatever guy this is. Okay, some strong ass fire in this dude's chart. Or he behaves like a king of wands, okay? Quite literally. Something about intuitive timing as well here is very, very important. Okay, and manifesting what you want and waiting. Because again, I'm getting the Temperance with the King of Pentacles and this Magician here. And I had the Temperance with the Magician up here fell out together on this wish fulfillment. So there's been a serious period of waiting here. I don't know. I'm not going further than that in this one. I hope he enjoys it. It looks like it's going to be great. You know, if he doesn't lose his nerve. I don't think he will, but I do think he's a little worried. I don't know why. Not really sure why. All right. See you guys later. Sorry, I just wanted to like say that there is there is this Page of Cups here with this Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Lovers. So I do feel like, again, and I've said this before, there was some sort of choice between two people. Somebody made a choice. or, you know, and is now making a choice to get out of something that did not work out. And then there's somebody else over here, you know, which I think two of these are at least the same people. Knight of Wands, yeah. Yeah, the Fool. Okay. Somebody is like making their way to somebody. That's all I know. And I do feel like there was, I'm not going to give this guy any more advice. I feel like he already knows what he wants to do. I feel like he's a little bit nervous about doing it, and closing something out or waiting something else to be closed. I do feel like there's other people here involved and some choices that were made that were possibly done in secret that he's now going to be judged for, or something like this. Or he's afraid this person's going to judge him for. Waiting. He's waiting. A lot of Piscean energy here. Waiting for his independence. Waiting for her to be independent, or his independence. Or both of their independence was at stake, you know, somehow. Left in a waiting period before they could move on. All right. See, check one other thing for you. I gotta check this Marquis de Sade, because it's like there was confusion here about passion and emotional fulfillment versus structure and order, you know, and somebody here in his past was real mean, or he was. To somebody. There's some sort of enlightenment about this going on now for this guy. There's a delayed ending on a love front here. Okay. And there is a resistance to change or to keep going through cyclical torture on something where okay. All right, enjoy it.